Hello there, crafties. Thanks for stopping by my junk journal Jewels and Gems crafting channel because I'm really anxious to share my progress in this hashtag 52 tags handmade challenge we have going on. We started off February with the cross stitch, and that was really fun. I had fun doing this. A lot of people use the X's and O's for the kisses and hugs as their inspiration, and my inspiration was for signatures. I work with a lot of historical documents, and this is what we see as signatures sometimes. For people that were not able to read and write, this is how they were able to sign their name on that document. So I have my little quilt of signatures. I mean, I piled up the material or layered it rather to give it a bit of a bounce so it was like a quilting material since I didn't have any. And the second week in February, we worked with buttons. I don't have a bunch of buttons either. I know I do, but I'm still living out of boxes, so maybe they're around here somewhere. I was tempted to really buy some, but that'll just have to be a fun little treat next thrifty I make it to. I did see an article in the process of looking for buttons to buy of this business that closed down or relocated. It was a 50-year-old business out of New York, I think, and they had loads of buttons. Tender Buttons was the name of the store. And they just had so many buttons to donate, like tens of thousands of buttons. And they donated it to this organization. Oh gosh, what was the name of it? I wrote it down. Materials for the Arts. And I thought that was just the neatest thing ever to just be able to have those buttons purposed and repurposed in the art. Not repurposed, I think it was just, I don't know if it's a thrifty shop or not. But anyway, those buttons would find a home on somebody's kind of art project or something like that. I just wish I could have got my hands on those buttons. So the next project came during our winter storm. I'm in Texas and we got hit pretty bad with that storm, lost our electricity, some people lost their water, and we were on the rolling outage where they would give you an hour or two, at least a couple times a day, so that you would have electricity. One time we got 10 minutes worth. That was a joke, but usually you would run to the kitchen and try to cook something and allow yourself a hot meal for the day. But I was running to the ironing board so I could press down these sections of this hexagon because it did make it difficult, like you said, to kind of keep it still enough to tack it down. And I had some little machinery enhancement that gave it a steampunk look. And there's those X stitches that I like, or the cross stitches. So we're finishing out February with 3 stitches, the running stitch. I remember doing that as a young girl, I think on an arts and craft project. You're happy to be able to have some thread and a needle, and it's always fun to see how long you keep that needle in that material without like coming up for a breath, so to speak, or actually have to pull that needle all the way through the material. The French knot, I thought that was neat. My calendar has horses on there, and their mane is kind of done in a French knot. I've worn like Bantu knots too for a hairstyle, so that kind of reminds me of that. I have a little floral print material here that I practiced my bullion stitch. That was a little bit hard at first until you caught on. And I thought, I'm not real big on floral prints for myself, so I did my bullion stitches to represent the little bugs all over the flowers, help, creep you out a little bit. I thought it was also neat though. But anyway, I'm ready for the next assignment. Until then, I'm going to take a peek around at you guys' channels and see what everyone has done. That's always fun. Everyone's work is so elaborate. I mean, my gosh, I know no one will be ordering any kind of couture, you know, uh, couture dresses from me anytime soon, or anything handmade for that matter. But you never know. Maybe they'll want a little creepy crawly embroidered on their top. We'll have to see. Anyway, enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by.